here so that you can get an idea of what kind of stretches you can do in the chair. And you can do so many things in your chair that you can do in a normal yoga class anyway. So honestly, it's not that different, okay? So we're just going to start by inhaling, bringing the arms up overhead. Look up. Press your palms together. Make sure that you're really pressing and reaching and stretching here. You can look up if that feels good. If your arms are bent, that's okay too. Don't worry. Just reach up. Take a big stretch. It's a big shoulder opener. You can cross your thumbs if it makes it a little easier to get a deeper stretch. And then you're going to bring your hands to heart center. Okay, so we're going to breathe through that again. Inhale. Exhale. So I want you to really start to connect the breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we're going to twist to the right. Keep your spine long. Just move the torso. Okay, so we're not hunching over. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're just moving the torso, opening the shoulder. Look over your right shoulder, and then come back to the center. Okay, you should really feel the stretch in shoulders. Now we're going to move to the left. Just moving the torso here. Sit up nice and tall. Stretch and look over your left shoulder, and then come back to the center. Now from here, we're just going to fold forward. Open up the hips a little bit, open up the hamstrings, fold forward, touch the toes. Oops, somebody's back. And then slowly start to raise up. Very nice. All right. Again, inhale. Now this time you're going to grab your left wrist and you're going to pull yourself to the right. Come back to the center. Over to the left, back to the center, and down. Okay, let's try that again. Inhale, reach up, grab your left wrist, exhale to the right. Back to the center, grab your right wrist, to the left. Very nice. Back to the center, good job, and down. Inhale, follow your breath. Press your palms, stretch and reach. Now we're going to cactus open the arms. We're going to take a little back bend here. You can lean into your chair if you want. Take a little back bend. Sit up tall, arch your spine, open the shoulders, press the arms. Already you're feeling the work, right? It's not easy. Coming down. So my arms are actually already tired from all those stretches. So it's definitely not easy. So you want to take breaks whenever you need those breaks, okay? All right, now we're going to bring the arms out to a T. We're going to cross the right arm underneath the left. Bend the right arm, kind of like you're going to slap yourself in the face. And then see if you can take the left hand and twist it around. Now notice that this takes some shoulder flexibility here, some wrist flexibility, and some elbow flexibility. So alternatives to this would be just whatever you can with the hands, maybe interlacing the hands, or maybe your arms are here, and that's also totally fine. Or you can hug yourself, okay? These are called eagle arms. You can also come into eagle legs. But in my eagle arms, wherever I'm at, I'm getting a great shoulder opener. And then I can lift up the arms. And then I can also pull down, because what that's doing is really opening my shoulders. Okay, so let's try that. Look up. Open it up. And come down. Very good. Now, alternatively, same thing. If you're hugging yourself, okay, then same thing. Look up. And look down. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to go all the way up. Inhale. Release the arms. There's that X, the cross. Bring the arms up, all the way back around. Whew, all right. So I'm really feeling that. So let's give the shoulders and the arms a little rest for a minute. And I just want to remind you that there's always modifications for every posture, okay? So if your body body won't get into one particular twist or one posture, it's okay. I'll just always show you the modifications for those, okay? So roll the shoulders a couple times. We're going to do that on the other side. So bring the arms out. Now you're going to bring the left arm under, make your X, and then first option, give yourself a little hug of love and gratitude. Look at you, you're in your chair, you're doing your yoga, good for you. And then second option is you just try to reach the hand, so you're trying to get the right hand around and grab the hands. Maybe you interlace the hands a little deeper. Or maybe you get them all the way around, press the palms together. You're looking at your thumbs and your pinky fingers are showing in front of you, okay? All right, wherever you are, pull the fingers down, shoulder blades apart. There you go. Now lift up. Exhale down. Inhale up. All right, alternatively, if you're here, remember, inhale, same thing, arms up. This is very hard. I'm feeling this really right, like all through my arm here. It's really good. Good stretch. And down. The shoulders are so important to keep open. Shoulders get tight, your whole body feels tight. And also, if you're one of the many, many people in the world who hold their stress in the shoulders and the neck, I used to do that. Not so much anymore. But I used to, and it doesn't feel good. Okay, now we're gonna, there's the X. Open up, big exhale. And down. Let's fold forward, touch the toes. If you're not able to touch the toes, that's okay. We're just leaning forward, stretching into the low back here. Okay, that's what we want to happen. We're gonna get into the low back. Just wanna reach the toes, drop the head. Slowly roll up. Engage your core here. Really engage the core as you roll up. Very nice. All right, good work. Now we're going to work the neck a little bit. We're just going to lean the right ear to the right shoulder. If you want to make this deeper, take your right hand and pull your neck. So not too much, but just get a nice stretch there. And then back to the center and over to the other side. Back to the center. Look up. Now look down. Now, take your hands, interlace them behind your head this time. Now we're working the neck and the shoulder. And you're really going to press the head just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Should feel really good here. And then up, look up, open the shoulders, big shoulder opener here. And then down. And then up. Back to neutral. Now we're going to lean to the right. Back to the center. Lean to the left. Back to the center. Let's do that one more time. Lean to the right. I'm getting a really good stretch here through the side body, but mostly through the shoulders here. And to the left. Very good. Slowly come out. Now we're going to take big head circles. You can take half circles too. Okay, that's an option. There's the half. Or you can take full circles with the neck all the way around. Make sure you're breathing. Does everybody know what the green grape said to the purple grape? Breathe. Don't hold your breath. All right, back to the center, look down. Maybe pull a little bit more if we're going to go a little deeper. And then look up. And then down. Nice. All right. Bring your hands to your knees. Hands to your knees. And then you're going to move into some cat-cows, okay? So in order to do cow, you're going to lean your chest forward. You're going to look up, open up your neck. Okay, so now we're moving the spine into everything that we've been working. So inhale, cow. 2 more. Inhale, follow your breath here. In the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. All right. Now inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, right hand down. Grab hold of your chair or the arm, and then inhale, reach and stretch over. Now, turn your gaze to the left, opening up the neck, the shoulder, and the spine, and reach, big reach. Back to the center. Left arm comes down, both arms back up. Good. Left arm down. Notice my breath. Reach, reach, reach. Hold your chair. And then stretch. See, this is why chair arms are better, right? If I had a chair arm, I could be holding onto the arm, and I would have a much better stretch here. That's okay. I mean, we can make it work with whatever we have. Even if you're in a soft chair, we can make it work. When you send your gaze to the right, reaching up and over, big stretch here. And then back to the center. Very nice. All right, now we're going to incorporate a twist into this little flow. Put it all together, okay? So you're going to take your left hand to the outside of your right leg, just above the knee. Try to keep all the pressure off the knees, okay? Away from the knees, just right above. Now take your right hand either on your chair arm, or if you can go deeper, then hold on to the back of your chair, sit up nice and tall, take an inhale, and then twist. Looking behind the right shoulder. So we've worked our way up to this big spinal twist now. This is an extension of the spine. So you want to inhale, exhale, go deeper. Very good. Come back to the center. Whew, yeah. So if your breath felt really restricted there, that's normal, okay? That's what's supposed to happen. You're really restricting the breath because you're twisting. It's a really nice spinal rotation. So you don't have to go super deep into it, but you should go as deep as your body will allow, and you should try to really extend the spine on that inhale, and then your exhale, take it even deeper. So your great spine twist there, okay? Now your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Left hand behind you on the chair or on your chair arm, okay? If I have a chair arm, that's where I start usually, and then I go a little deeper by hanging onto the back of the chair. So we're gonna inhale to extend long, exhale, take it deeper. Keep twisting, and then slowly come back and release. Very nice. All right, let's fold forward, touch the toes one more time. Get a nice stretch to the low back. We're just releasing now, okay? That stretch, that spine twist, releasing. Maybe this time you go a little deeper. Maybe you get your hands underneath your feet. Or just stretch. If you're not able to touch your toes, it's okay too. Just stretch. I mean, the whole point is to open up the hamstrings a little bit, open up the hips, and open up the low back. Stretch it out. And if you want to go deeper, go for it. Very nice. All right. Now, we're going to incorporate all of that into a little flow, okay, that we're going to do 3 times through. So I'll show you the flow first, and then you can join in, okay? We're going to reach our arms up, grab the left wrist, pull to the right, come back to the center, pull to the left, back to the center. We're going to come down. Now, we're going to bring the twist to the right, back to the center, and then bring the twist to the left, back to the center, fold forward, touch the toes, coming back up, and breathe, okay? So that's a short flow, just with a few postures, but get yourself really comfortable. We're going to do that 3 times through, okay? All right, here we go. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale down. Big exhale. Follow your breath here. Inhale, twist. Exhale to go deeper. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, pause. Inhale, twist. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale to the center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, pause. Got it? Yeah, 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Last one. Maybe go a little deeper through all the stretches this time. Here we go. Inhale. Reach up. Stretch long. Exhale. Send your gaze to the left. Go a little deeper. Left shoulder up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Maybe go a little deeper this time. Exhale. Take it deeper. Inhale. Good. Very good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe go a little deeper. Inhale. And relax. Very nice. So that was a little flow. And I don't know about you, but like I'm really feeling that stretch. I feel really good. My spine is nice and open now. My side body's open. We've opened the intercostal muscles that line your rib cage, all in your chair. You don't even have to stand up. It's totally awesome, right? All right, now I'm going to grab my yoga strap, but you don't have to. If you don't have a belt or a strap, don't worry. You can just stay right in your chair and do this without the strap. So I'm going to show you both ways in case you don't have something to use. No big deal. First thing you're going to do is you're going to lift your right leg up, okay? Getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings. If you have a strap or a belt or a scarf, you can place the belt around the ball of the foot and use the strap or the belt to actually help you get your body alignment and help you get a nicer stretch, okay? So we're going to hug the toes toward the face, and you're going to start to feel a burn through your calf, okay? Maybe also through the hamstrings. And just breathe. Now, body alignment is important whether you're standing or whether you're in the chair. So I'm going to pull my right hip back a little bit, okay, to try to line up my hips. Make sure that your spine is up against the chair, okay? So it's really important that you're not hunching over. It's really important you're sitting up nice and tall on the chair. This is a lot of work, so pull onto your strap or your belt. And again, if you don't have one, no worries. Here I'm pretending like I don't have one. I'm just holding my leg up. It's a little harder, right? I'm working a little harder to keep the leg up. I'm getting a really nice stretch here. And then exhale down. Good job. All right, let's do the other leg. So with or without your strap, totally fine. Put the strap around the ball of the foot and then lift your leg up. See if you can lift the leg up without the help of the strap. But if you need the help of the strap to lift the leg up, that's okay too. No worries. Just pull the toe toward your face. And if you have tight hamstrings and hips, this is a great posture to do, okay? If you have injury, like on your left foot, for example, still do it on the right. Even though in yoga we always say you want to balance, you want to do whatever you can on the leg or the hand that's not injured, okay? So keep lifting, pull your toes towards your face, feel that burn. Sit up nice and tall, extend your spine, shoulders down away from the ears. Now pull the left hip back a little bit, okay, to line up the hips. Make sure that your the low back is pressing into the chair. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale down. Very nice. All right, now you can probably guess what's coming next. This one's a little bit harder. I'm going to do both legs. So you can take your strap around the ball of your feet. I'm going to try to lift both legs up without using the strap. Okay, and then lower down, lift up, lower down. If you need to use a strap, that's okay. Hold the legs up with the help of the strap or without. Hug the toes toward your face. And then what you can start to do is walk the hands down the strap toward the toes, getting a bigger stretch through the hamstrings. Okay, and you can do this on both sides too. Let me just show you. Keep doing what you're doing. But let's say you have an injury on one foot. You can do this on one side, okay, and just keep stretching into it. And then you can switch sides if your injury is on this foot. Pull it in, yeah. And then okay. Pull it in. This is a really big stretch for my body here. All right. Whew, yeah, okay, good job. All right, now we're going to work the psoas muscle a little bit today. So your psoas is the muscle here and is basically an intrinsic core muscle, so it's really important for your core strength. It's not an abdominal muscle. It's the muscle that connects the hips to the ribs. There's actually two muscles there, okay? The psoas is the lower one, so it's really important to keep this muscle not only stretched out, but strengthened, okay? So we're going to do both. So first we're going to stretch it out, and then we're going to work on strengthening it. And then we're going to stretch it out again, okay? So it's so important, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to interlace the hands around the knee, and then we're going to pull the knee up toward the chest. And when you feel that little pinch right here, that's your psoas muscle talking to you. So notice how I can get my foot up on the chair, and if you have the flexibility to do that, go for it, and then pull the knee up closer to the chest, because then you also get some nice compression through your lower abdominals, and that's really good for your digestive health, okay? But for a lot of people, you're not going to be able to get your foot all the way up on the chair, and that is totally fine. Don't worry, because whatever you're doing is really good for the body. So just lift your foot up as high as you can get it, pull the knee in as high as you can, and then another great use of your strap. If you need the help of your strap or belt, then you can use that too. It's really nice. Okay, so just stretching through the psoas here, and if it feels good, you can pull the knee out to the right. I'm feeling that, like a little pinching sensation, and then back to the center, and down. Good, let's do the other side. Now, interlace your fingers around your shin just below your knee. Pull the knee up. I don't have quite the flexibility on this side today. It's not feeling like to me, so this one's a little bit harder. It's going to take a little bit more work for me to get my foot up into the chair on this side. And I'm just going to hug it in, pull it in until I feel that nice pinch. Okay? Notice that I'm also flexing my toes here. I'm keeping this foot active. You don't have to. You can relax it, okay? But if you activate it, then you're activating the muscles in the quads and the calves, and so then you're going to be able to pull it in a little bit more, okay? But if you relax it, that's okay too, no problem. And then if it feels good to you, pull the knee over to the left. Good. And then back to the center. And then down. Now again, if it's difficult for you to lift your leg up, that's okay. One of the great uses of the belt or the strap is that you have a little bit of help, and then it's also, good for your hand strength too, because that actually takes some hand strength to hold on to these straps. Okay. All right. So we've stretched out the psoas. Now we're going to work the psoas strength a little bit. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to come onto the balls of your feet. Okay. Balls of your feet. Okay. Now you're going to lift the right knee up. There's your psoas talking, and then you're just going to tap your toe on the floor. Lift your right knee up, tap your toe on the floor. Right knee, tap your toe. It's already burning, right? Feel it? Is it talking? Mine is. Yeah. This is way harder than it looks. If you're watching me right now, you're probably thinking, oh, that looks so easy. Okay? You're not going to feel like it's that easy when you're actually doing it, especially when you get to number 10. Okay? We're on number 6. Keep going. You can do it. 7. Woo, yeah. 8. Woo, burn, yeah. 9. Just breathe. 10. Now let's hold it. Now you're feeling it. You're strengthening that muscle there. So important. Now hold it here. Can you lift the leg out? So hard. Can you bring it back? gosh, so hard. Whew. All right, you might need to shake that out a little bit, or maybe give yourself a little shiatsu massage there. All right. It's a little bit of Pilates and yoga combo in the chair. All right, now we're going to do the other side, okay? So you're going to lift your left knee and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 6 more. 5, 4. Good. Keep going. 3. You can do it. Don't stop. Don't stop. 2. We're almost there. 1. Hold it. Mine's already burning. Mine's kind of actually feeling it's on fire a little bit. Okay. It's feeling very motivated to talk to me here. Okay. Hold it there. Hold it up. Kick the left foot forward. You can do it. Bring it back. Foot comes down. Shiatsu massage. Did y'all feel that? Yeah, it's pretty challenging. All right, now we're going to stretch it out a little bit more. So what I want you to do is I want you to cross your right leg over the left. So we all sit like this, right? But as we age, remember, our muscles get tighter. Typically, our joints get stiffer. So for some people, especially for seniors, it becomes challenging to get the leg up and over. So you may need to use your hands a little bit to help you. That's okay. And then just see if you can sit here comfortably for a moment. And then I want you to see if you can take your right foot and touch your left leg with your right foot. Just try it. See if it happens. Because then you're starting to get nice compression here through your joints. And that's what we want to happen right now. Because the more compression you get, you can watch me, I'm starting to wrap my foot around the shin. You can see my toes on the other side for eagle legs. Then I'm getting really nice compression through the joints. And then this posture starts to work like a tourniquet effect. And then when we release it, our blood starts to flow again more evenly through the body. And then it basically gives a burst of energy or blood flow through those parts of the body that have very little vascularization, which is basically just blood flow. And then healing. And it's also preventative, so really good for us. So lift your right leg up. See if you can touch your left shin or calf with your right foot. And if you're sitting here going, oh, it's not going, it's not going, it's not happening, that's okay. Don't worry, just try. You can even point the toe over in the direction that you want it to go. And then maybe see if you can wrap the foot behind. Get a nice compression through the hips. Wherever you are in this posture is a really good place, so stay with it. If your hips are talking to you, just stay with your breath. And then we're going to fold forward, opening the hips. Big stretch here, folding forward. Slowly come back up. Back over. And release. Very nice. All right, now let's do the other side, okay? So we're going to lift the left leg up. You may need to help. That's okay. And then you're going to see if you can touch your left foot to the right calf. Okay. Left foot to the right calf. And then you're going to see if you can wrap the foot around. Okay, foot around. Maybe see all of your toes on the other side. All of your toes. And then, if not, that's okay too. Don't worry. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold. You come back up. Release. That nice compression. Blood flow through the body feels really good. Now we're going to stretch the psoas again. Okay? We're also going to stretch to the outer hips and the glutes. Okay? All right. Now, you're going to lift your right leg up. Right leg up. This one might be a little bit harder for you, okay? Hey Pepper, I'm sorry, but you can't walk in front of the video right now. Can you? Sorry, go. No, not right now. Sorry, you have to wait. Thank you. All right. So leg up on the thigh, and then here, if this is hard for you, then that's okay. This is hard for a lot of people. This is a big hip opener. Okay, so you have to really work to get the glutes and the hips open. So if it's too much to get your foot all the way up on your leg, that's okay. Okay, just trying really hard to get the foot up and it's not going all the way, just hold on to it wherever it'll go. And then maybe tomorrow, next day, next week, next month, next year, okay? Then it gets all the way up. Just gotta keep practicing, okay? So wherever you are, we're gonna make a figure 4 shape with the leg. You're gonna flex your toes, okay? So flatten your foot, and you're gonna hold onto your hips, and you're gonna fold into it. So you should really be feeling this through the outer hips. That's where I'm really feeling it. Okay, my outer hips are really talking right now. Fold into it. Breathe. And slowly come back up. Very nice. All right, come down. Left side. Left foot comes up. You're going to flex your foot. Lower your knee if you can. But if your knee is up like this, that's okay too. Don't worry. Okay, you're just going to do whatever you can. Remember? Just always remember in your yoga practice, wherever you are is a good place. Because wherever you are, whatever you're moving toward in your practice, is a great place for you to be. We're all moving towards something, right? Even the people with the most advanced yoga practice or most advanced Pilates practices, they're all moving towards something else, right? That's the beauty of yoga, is it's really never ending, okay? So now we're going to bring the figure 4 to the leg, flex the left toes, so I'm way tighter on this side today for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's normal for your different sides of the body to feel different. So if you're feeling that, if you're more open on one side than the other, that's also just, it happens, and don't worry about it. Breathe into a big inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up and release. All right. Now we're going to move into our peak pose for the day. Peak pose, this is like our closing, final posture that we're working toward today. Pretty much everything that we've done today has worked us into this one posture, and it's called eagle. We've already done eagle arms, and we've done eagle legs. So now we're going to put them together. So if you're not in full expression of eagle, that is also okay. But just try your best and do what you can, okay? So we're going to do eagle arms first on the right, so arms out. You're going to cross your right arm underneath your left, coming into your eagle arms, wherever you are in your eagle arms, okay, it's a really good place, so just whatever you can do. And then you're going to try to pull the fingers down in front of the nose. And then you're going to lift your right leg up, cross it over the left, and then wrap it as much as you can for your eagle legs. And then you're going to try to line everything up into the midline of your body. So notice right now that my arms are to the right and my knee is kind of shifting to the left. I want to pull everything into the midline. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to hide my knee with my elbow to get everything into the midline of the body. My shoulders are really firing now. I'm definitely feeling this opening in my shoulders. I'm going to try to pull my fingers down to open the shoulders. Now I'm going to try to pull my elbows up, even with my face, opening the shoulders, the rotator cuff, and then back down. Everything is burning on me. Now I'm going to fold forward. Slowly come back up. And then I'm going to slowly release. And I'm going to let all the magic happen through the body. Bring your arms up. And that magic is now my blood flowing, and I can actually feel the blood rushing back into those parts of the body that I had restricted. Okay, so that's the beauty of that posture. It's not an easy posture, and if you do it standing, it's even harder because you're balancing. So if we were doing a standing class and we were working on eagle, we'd be doing that in a balanced posture. But we're not doing that today because we're doing it in the chair. All right, now we're going to do the left side, arms out. Left arm swings under the right. Wrap it around wherever you can be. If you're here, that's okay too. Whatever your body is allowing you to do. Remember the hug. The hug is a modification for this. You can take the hug if you want to. And then you're going to pull the fingers down, getting that nice compression, opening through your deltoid muscles and the top of your shoulders. And then you're going to lift your left leg up, wrap it around, and see what happens with the foot. Wherever you are, remember, is where you are supposed to be. Okay? And right now, you're supposed to be in your chair doing yoga, right? Or you wouldn't be in your chair doing yoga. So we're all supposed to be right here. It's great. Okay, now we want to line everything up into the midline. So notice here that I'm sort of shifting. My elbows are kind of willy-nilly over to the left, and my knees are kind of willy-nilly over to the right. So I'm going to try to compress everything into the midline of my body. I'm going to try to hide my knees, okay, so I can't see my knee anymore. So that means I'm getting somewhere. So pull your torso to the right, knee to the left, line it all up, and now let's stretch it out, okay? Pull the fingers down in front of your nose. Elbows up, shoulders are burning. Ooh, there's the rotator cuff talking. Come back down, I'm going to fold into it. Now the hips are going to start to open a little bit more. Everything is compressing. Beautiful compression posture. And up. And then we're going to slowly release and just feel that energy, that blood moving. If it feels good, take a big stretch. Up, look up. And then come back down. Really nice. All right, y'all, that was so good. Kind of challenging, right? So we have just 2 minutes left in class. So in that 2 minutes, we're going to take a spine twist one more time because I want you to notice if your spine feels a little bit more open than it did at the beginning of class. So remember at the beginning of class, we were here and we just gently opened the spine. We did spinal rotations like this, and then we went a little deeper with the chair, and then we tried to go even deeper. Now we're going to see if we can go even deeper, okay? This is our closing posture. It's a really good spinal rotation that we should all be doing all the time, okay? So one more time with the spine twist. See if you can take your right hand this time to the chair, okay? If you've been holding your chair arm, then I want you to hold the chair this time if you can. Just try. And then you're going to twist. You're going to look over the right shoulder, and you're going to look for the back corner of your rib. Breathe. Inhale. Now exhale, take it deeper. Breath is restricted. This is normal. Go deeper. Twist, 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 twist. And come out. So I think I went like a whole inch deeper than I had even from the middle of the class from our flow. So that felt really good. Just like released a bunch of energy. Moving that energy through the body is so good for us, so important. All right, left hand, back, right hand crosses. Shoulders pulling away from the ears here. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big inhale. We're going to go deeper with it. Exhale. Now you're looking over the left shoulder. I definitely don't have as much mobility on this side today, but that's been sort of the theme of the class for my body, so that might be happening for you too. I'm looking for the back left corner of my room now. Taking one more big inhale, hold on to it, follow your breath. Exhale, take it deeper. Come back to the center. Let's take one more forward fold. Touch the toes, maybe go a little deeper. Maybe this time you take the hands behind the feet, if that feels good. Big stretch, whatever feels good to you. And then slowly come up. And relax, very nice. All right, now I have weights here. And before we close our practice, I just want to show you a couple things. Okay, we're not going to do this today, but we will do it in one of our next sessions. So I just want to show you what you can be working on in the meantime. You can sit right in your chair and you can do all kinds of things with your hand weights. Okay, so you can raise your arms up. You can come out to work the biceps, right? You can work the shoulders, trapezius muscle. Okay, you can do all kinds of cool stuff with your arm weights, little pulses. You can bring the arms out, all kinds of great stuff. So if you do have little hand weights, okay, then I recommend that you do all those weights in your chair, especially if you have injury in your lower body. Then you want to keep the upper body nice and strong, okay? So try to use your weights in your chair as much as you can, even if it's just for like 2 minutes at a time. And then I'll show you some of those exercises in our next class together, okay? In the meantime, let's all take a big breath in. Inhale, reach up. Big exhale, sigh it out, open your mouth. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that your body feels much more open than it did 45 minutes ago. And I hope you'll join me for the next chair yoga session. And please send me a message or in the comments here if you have any suggestions or recommendations of what you'd like to work on in your next class with me. All right, yogi. yogis. See you soon. Namaste from Texas.